In this video, I would like to explain the 5 stages of a secure transaction. And these 5 stages are conceptually important to understand how the law of secure transactions has been structured in response to each stage. The first stage of a secure transaction is the creation of the security interest. And a security interest is created by means of a contract. The debtor and the lender, they come together and they enter into a contract. And the debtor offers personal property as security, and a security interest in that property is created in favor of the lender. So this is the first stage, is the creation of the security interest. The second stage is what the law calls attachment of the security interest to the collateral. Now, mere creation of the security interest is not sufficient to make it enforceable. In order to make the security interest enforceable, you have to do a couple of things. The first thing is that you have to describe the collateral in the agreement so that if default occurs, the collateral can be identified, possessed, and sold. So description of the collateral in the security agreement for identification purposes is absolutely critical for the attachment of the security interest. Second, and perhaps even more important, is the giving of the value to the debtor. So the value flows from the secured party to the debtor, and in most cases it's going to be a loan. So the lender gives a loan to the debtor, and the debtor identifies the collateral in which a security interest has been created. The third thing is, of course, that the debtor must have rights in the property that is offering as collateral. You cannot just pick somebody else's property and offer as collateral. So when these 3 things, value, assurance that the debtor has rights in the collateral, and the description of the collateral, when these 3 things come together, then the security interest attaches to the collateral. And attachment means that now the security interest has become enforceable, and which further means that if default occurs, then the lender can, by virtue of the security interest, possess and sell the collateral. The third stage of a secure transaction is perfection. Now, perfection is a notice to the public that a security interest has been created. And the purpose of perfection is to warn or to forewarn or to give notice to future lenders and buyers of the collateral that this particular collateral is not free of security interest, and that if you give another loan against the same collateral, or if you buy this collateral, then you will be subject to the security interest of the secured party. So the third stage is the perfection of the security interest. The fourth stage is priority, that it is quite possible that more than one lender gives value against the same collateral to the same debtor. So in that case, if default occurs, if debtor defaults on all loans, the law must provide a ranking system, must provide rules on the basis of which the lenders can be ranked. Who's going to get their money first? So the rules of priority are given in the law of secure transactions, and that is the fourth stage. And this fourth stage is important for the structuring of the secure transaction, because before you give a loan, you want to make sure that what is going to be your rank if in the competition if default occurs. The fifth stage is the sale or the settlement after default. Now, if default does occur, the security interest empowers the lender to possess the collateral and sell it in order to get their money back. So the sale of the collateral is the fifth stage. Now, instead of selling the collateral, the secured party may also propose to keep the collateral and discharge the debt. So not in every case the collateral has to be sold. It is quite possible that the debtor and the secured party would agree that the secured party can retain the collateral, and if there is any surplus that might be paid off to the debtor. So these are the 5 stages of a secure transaction, and I have given them an acronym of CRAPS. CR stands for creation, A stands for attachment, the first P stands for perfection, the second P stands for priority, and S stands for sale or settlement. So I urge students to keep this overview of a secure transaction in mind as they study the more detailed rules of each stage.